My children, listen carefully to what I say for a few minutes. You have only 1 hour. At this moment, time is short. You have been given a sacred opportunity, 1 hour to listen, understand, and act. This is not just an hour like any other. It is a moment in which the spiritual world will change. The importance of this moment should not be taken lightly. As the physical world is counting down the minutes, the spiritual realm is bustling. Pay attention to the urgency, for this moment can determine your future. My dear children, in our daily lives we often see only the physical, the things we can touch, see and hear. But behind this curtain there is a greater reality, the spiritual world. It is invisible yet intricately woven into every aspect of your being. The physical and the spiritual are not separate. They are intertwined, influencing each other in profound ways. As this hour reaches its climax, invisible forces are at work. God's angels are moving, aligning divine purposes for your life. They act according to His will, pushing back darkness, preparing the way, and ensuring victory. However, this movement is not one way. The enemy too is on the hunt. The forces of darkness try to hinder, mislead, and trap. But I will not let the plans of those evil people succeed, because I, your God, am great. I have given you life. I have all my divine powers. Right now you are feeling a strange change in the atmosphere, as if something important is about to happen. Then you are not wrong. This is a sign from me. I am calling you to walk on this path of truth. Now all the doors of your life are going to open, my children. Before that, you should connect with me closely by subscribing to the channel. And to send me your sign, type in the comment 11. So, are you ready for my blessings? Because today your life is going to change completely. In the next hour, a change will take place. Doors that are closed will open, and the chains that bind you will break. But you must prepare your heart, because the blessing I am about to bestow is not for the faint of heart or the double-minded. My dear child, listen closely, for the time is running out. I am speaking to you now with great urgency, because only 1 hour remains. Do not take these words lightly, for this moment is unlike any other you've experienced. The time I've given you is a precious gift, a sacred opportunity. In this hour, something profound is about to happen, not just in the world you see, but in the unseen world, the spiritual realm. This is a pivotal moment, and your future may depend on how you respond. You see, the world you live in often moves so fast. You get caught up in the busyness of life, in daily routines, and in the distractions of the world around you. But in this hour, I'm calling you to stop and listen, to be still, and to truly hear my voice. There's a deeper reality at play, one that goes beyond the physical things you can touch and see. There's a spiritual dimension that's alive and active, and it's about to stir in ways that will impact your life. I need you to understand that this hour isn't just a countdown of minutes. This hour is a divine moment of decision. The spiritual realm is shifting, and what happens there will ripple into your world. Right now, angels are moving, aligning events and preparing breakthroughs for you. But the enemy too is at work, seeking to bring confusion, doubt, and fear. He will try to distract you from what I am doing, to pull your focus away from my plan for you. That's why I'm asking you to be alert, to pay attention, and to stay close to me. In this final hour, I'm offering you a chance to step into something greater. There are doors that have been closed to you, but soon they will open. There are chains that have held you back, but they will be broken. Yet for this to happen, you must be ready. You must prepare your heart, for this moment requires faith and focus. Don't let this hour pass without embracing the opportunity I'm giving you. The time is short, but my power is infinite. I am with you, and I am for you. Trust me in this moment, for what I have in store for you is beyond anything you can imagine. Listen, my child, for the hour is near, and great things are about to unfold. My dear child, let me open your heart to a profound truth. There are two worlds that exist side by side. One is the physical world, the world you know well, the world of people, nature, and everything you can see, touch, and experience with your senses. This is the world where you live your daily life, where you face struggles, find joy, and walk through each moment. But this physical world is only one part of reality. There is another world, a spiritual world. Though you cannot see it with your eyes, it is just as real, perhaps even more so. This spiritual world is where I move, where angels and unseen forces work, and where the deeper battles of life take place. It's the place where my plans for you are formed, where the enemy tries to bring chaos, and where the power of my spirit flows to bring peace, healing, and transformation. These two worlds are not separate. They are connected, woven together in ways you may not always understand. What happens in the spiritual realm impacts the physical world, and the choices you make in the physical world affect the spiritual realm. Think of it like a thread running through the fabric of your life, sometimes hidden but always there, pulling and shaping things in ways you cannot always see. When you pray, when you trust, when you act in faith, you are touching the spiritual world. Your prayers are not just words whispered into the air. They reach into the spiritual realm, and I hear them. They move things you cannot see. When you walk in love and kindness, even when it's hard, you are aligning yourself with the spiritual forces of light, and that releases my blessings into your life. In the same way, when fear or doubt clouds your heart, it can close you off from the power I want to pour into your situation. You may not always feel this spiritual world, but I want you to know that it is always active. Every time you feel peace in the middle of a storm, every time you find strength you didn't know you had, that's the spiritual world working in your life. When you face challenges, know that I am moving in the spiritual realm on your behalf, orchestrating things for your good, even when it seems like nothing is changing. Trust in this truth. The spiritual and physical worlds are not far apart. They are intimately connected. And as you step forward in faith, you invite my power from the spiritual realm to transform your reality here in the physical world. My beloved child, listen closely. In this very moment, the spiritual world is alive with movement. Things are stirring in the heavens, even though you may not see them with your eyes. My angels, sent by the Father, are at work right now. They are aligning the purposes I have for your life, moving in ways you cannot imagine, and preparing breakthroughs for you. Every detail of your journey is important to me, and I have dispatched my heavenly messengers to fight for you, to protect you, and to guide you along the path I have set before you. Understand that these angels don't move randomly. They follow my will. They push back the darkness that tries to surround you. They are preparing the way, making straight the paths that seem crooked and confusing to you right now. Where you see obstacles, they are working to clear the way. Where you feel weak, they are bringing strength. Where you are unsure, they are positioning people, opportunities, and blessings that are meant to bring you closer to me. My child, I am always working behind the scenes, even when you cannot see it. But know this, while my angels are working for your good, the enemy is also on the move. He prowls like a roaring lion, seeking to cause fear, confusion, and doubt in your heart. His goal is to disrupt the good plans I have for you, to lead you astray, and to make you forget my promises. The forces of darkness want to mislead you, to bind you in chains of worry, guilt, or shame. But hear me clearly, my child. The enemy has no power over you that I have not already overcome. His plans will not succeed if you keep your eyes on me. Take heart, for my power is greater than anything the enemy can throw your way. The darkness cannot stand where my light shines. My angels, under my command, are far stronger than the forces of evil. They are not just protecting you, they are fighting for your victory. But you have a part to play too. You must stand firm in faith. Do not waver. Do not give in to fear, doubt, or despair. Trust in me, for I have already secured your victory. The spiritual world is not far away, my child. It's active right now, and what happens there will soon be revealed in your life. You may not understand all of it, but know that I am in control. As you stand in faith, my angels will move on your behalf, and the enemy's plans will crumble. The victory is mine, and because you belong to me, that victory is also yours. My beloved child, listen carefully, for I want to warn you about the enemy who seeks to harm you. The devil is not resting. He prowls around like a roaring lion, waiting for the chance to devour, to destroy, and to steal the life I have planned for you. His tactics are subtle, and he is cunning. His greatest weapon is not one of obvious force, but one of deception. He is a liar, the father of lies, and he knows how to twist the truth just enough to make it seem believable. The devil works through fear, doubt, and confusion. He plants seeds of fear in your heart, whispering that you are not good enough, that you are unworthy, or that you will fail. He tells you that the future is uncertain and that you should be afraid of what lies ahead. But, my child, fear is not from me. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. When fear rises up in your heart, know that it is the voice of the enemy, trying to make you forget the promises I have made to you. He also tries to sow doubt, doubt in yourself, doubt in your purpose, and even doubt in my love for you. He will whisper lies, telling you that you are not important, that your life has no meaning, or that you have made too many mistakes for me to love you. But hear me clearly, you are precious to me. I created you with a purpose, and nothing can separate you from my love. The enemy knows that if you doubt who you are in me, it becomes harder for you to walk in the fullness of the life I have planned for you. And then there is confusion. The enemy thrives in chaos and confusion, trying to cloud your mind so you cannot see the truth. He wants you to be lost, unsure, and disoriented. He uses this confusion to make you question my word, to make you second-guess the path I have set before you. But I am not the author of confusion. I am the God of clarity, order, and peace. When confusion tries to overtake you, remember that my word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. It will guide you through the darkest moments. You must resist the enemy. You must recognize his lies for what they are, empty deceptions designed to pull you away from me. Stand firm in the truth, for the truth will set you free. Fill your mind with my word. Let it be your shield and your sword. When the enemy whispers lies, combat them with the truth of who I am and who you are in me. Do not allow him to steal the blessings and breakthroughs I have already prepared for you. I am with you, and my truth is greater than any lie the enemy can tell. You are mine, and no lie, no fear, and no confusion can change that. Stand strong, resist the enemy, and he will flee from you. My child, victory is yours, for I have already overcome the world. My dear child, listen closely, for this is the most important truth you need to understand. I am your God, and I am greater than all. I am the creator of all things, the author of life itself. I am the one who breathed the stars into existence, who formed the earth with my hands, and who breathed life into you. Every living thing moves and exists because of me. Nothing happens without my knowledge, nothing is beyond my control, and nothing can stand against my power. I am the one who holds all authority in heaven and on earth. Every power, every dominion, every ruler, every spirit, whether seen or unseen, bows to me. The enemy may prowl, he may scheme, and he may try to sow fear in your heart, but know this: the enemy has no power that I have not already overcome. His plans are limited. His authority is nothing compared to mine. I'm not surprised by his tactics, nor am I ever defeated by them. I see every move he makes, and I use even his schemes to bring about my purposes in your life. What the enemy intends for harm, I can and will turn for your good. You are my child, and because you belong to me, you are under my protection. I am your fortress, your strong tower. When the storms of life come, when the enemy attacks, you can run to me and find shelter. I will never leave you, never forsake you, and never let you face your battles alone. I am your strength when you are weak, your comfort when you are afraid, and your guide when you feel lost. There is no force in this world or in the spiritual realm that can overpower me. No sickness, no challenge, no burden is too great for me to handle. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that I am greater than any problem you face. My power is limitless, and I am on your side. Trust in me, for I have authority over all things, over life, death, and everything in between. Rest in this truth, my child. You do not need to fight your battles in your own strength. I am fighting for you. The enemy may try to make you feel small, weak, or defeated, but I am the one who holds you up. I am the one who gives you victory. Nothing can separate you from my love, and no power can snatch you out of my hand. Stand firm in this truth. I, your God, am greater than all. So do not fear. I am with you always. I am your protector, your deliverer, your ever-present help in times of trouble. No matter what comes your way, remember this: I reign supreme, and in me you are safe. My child, hear my voice, for I am calling you to rise up in faith. This is not a time for hesitation, for doubt, or for fear. I am calling you to stand firm, to trust in me with all your heart, and to cling to the truth of my word. You cannot afford to be complacent in this moment, because there is a battle happening, a battle for your soul, your future, and for the lives of those around you. The forces of darkness are moving, trying to sow confusion, fear, and hopelessness. But I am greater, and I am calling you to rise above it all, to stand strong in the power of faith. Do not be deceived, my child. This world is full of distractions. The enemy will try to drown out my voice with noise, with the chaos of the world around you. He will plant doubts in your mind, whispering that you are not enough, that you cannot win this battle, that I have abandoned you. But these are lies. I have never left you, and I never will. I am with you, and I am for you. I am calling you to silence the lies of the enemy, to push aside the noise, and to listen to my truth. My word is your foundation. It is unshakable, unchangeable, and everlasting. Faith is not just a feeling, my child. It is a choice to trust me, even when everything around you seems uncertain. A choice to believe in my promises, even when you don't yet see them fulfilled. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And in this moment, I am asking you to rise up in faith. Do not let fear control you. Do not let doubt pull you away from me. Stand firm in the truth I have given you, for my promises are your armor, and my presence is your shield. You are not alone in this battle. I am with you every step of the way. I know the struggles you face, the burdens you carry, and the fears that try to overwhelm you, but my power is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to fight this battle in your own strength. I am your strength. I am your fortress, and I am calling you to trust me, to lean on me, and to rest in my presence. In this final hour, The time for wavering is over. The time for doubt has passed. I am calling you to rise up, to stand firm, and to trust me fully. You may not see the whole picture now, but know this: I am working for your good. I am preparing a way for you. I am fighting on your behalf. All I ask is that you trust me, that you put your faith in me, and that you stand firm in the truth of my word. Rise up, my child. This is your time. Trust in me, for I am your God, and I will never fail you. My beloved child, listen carefully, for a great shift is coming. In the next hour, things will begin to change in ways you may not have expected or imagined. The spiritual world is stirring, and with it your circumstances will shift as well. Doors that once seemed locked, closed, or impossible to open will suddenly become accessible to you. Opportunities that were out of reach will now present themselves before you. The chains that have held you back, the chains of fear, doubt, guilt, and even the weight of past mistakes, will be broken. But I want you to understand something. This shift, this opening of doors and breaking of chains, requires your readiness. Your heart must be prepared. You must be willing to step into the new things I am bringing into your life. The doors will open, but you must have the courage and faith to walk through them. I will remove the obstacles, but you must be ready to move forward in faith, leaving behind the things that have held you down. The chains that have bound you, whether they be fears, regrets, past failures, or doubts about your future, are not meant to keep you captive any longer. I'm about to break them. But my child, you must not cling to those chains. You must let go of the things that have weighed you down, the things that have kept you from fully trusting me and moving into the life I have planned for you. This is a moment of release, of freedom, but it will require you to trust me completely. Are you ready? Are you willing to embrace the change that is coming? I know change can be difficult and sometimes frightening. You may wonder if you are truly ready, if you are worthy of the blessings I am preparing to pour into your life. But I tell you this, you are ready and you are worthy, not because of anything you have done, but because I have chosen you. I have been preparing you all along for this moment, for this shift. This is not a time to look back and hold on to what was. The past may have shaped you, but it does not define your future. The chains of your past no longer have power over you. I'm calling you to step into the newness of life, into the future I have for you. The doors are about to open, the chains are about to fall, but you must step forward in faith. This shift is not about your strength, your ability, or your understanding. It is about my power, my grace, and my love for you. I am the one who opens doors that no one can shut. I am the one who breaks chains that no one can mend. Trust me, my child. Walk through the doors I open. Embrace the freedom I am giving you. Do not hold on to the things that have bound you in the past. A new chapter is beginning, and I am leading you forward. Are you ready for the shift that is coming? If you trust in me, you will be. My child, hear this important truth. The blessings I am about to release are for the faithful, the steadfast, the ones who have remained committed even when the road was tough. These blessings are not for the faint-hearted or the double-minded. They are for those who have stood firm in their faith, who have held on to my promises, even when doubt tried to whisper in their ears, when fear tried to shake their foundation, or when circumstances seemed to tell them it was too late or too difficult. I see your heart, and I know the battles you've fought, the prayers you've prayed, and the tears you've shed. And now I am preparing to release what you have been waiting for. But understand, my child, that these blessings require a heart that is fully prepared. You cannot receive what I have for you if your heart is divided, if you are hesitant, uncertain, or wavering between trusting me and trusting your own understanding. You will miss out on what I am about to do. You see, the double-minded person cannot fully receive the fullness of what I have prepared, because they are torn between faith and doubt, between my will and their own. I am calling you to rise above that. I am calling you to prepare your heart to fully embrace what I am doing, to stand firm in the belief that I am faithful to fulfill every promise I've made. This is not a time to be distracted by the noise around you or the fears that might be trying to creep into your mind. This is a time for resolute faith, for unwavering trust in me. I want you to know, my child, that as you stand firm in your faith, you will see my power move in extraordinary ways. The blessings I am about to pour out are not small. They are not temporary. They are not just for today. They are meant to carry you into the future I have planned for you, to bring you into the fullness of the life I created you to live. But to receive them, you must stand firm. You must believe with your whole heart, without hesitation or doubt. I am not asking for perfection. I know you are human, and I know there are moments when your faith feels weak, but I also know your heart. I know that you are striving, that you are trusting, and that you are holding on to me no matter what. And for that, I will honor your faith. So prepare your heart, my child, for what I am about to release. It will be more than you can imagine, more than you can hold, and it will be all for my glory. The faithful will receive, and you, my child, are among the faithful. Stay resolute, and you will witness my favor in ways that will astonish you. Conclusion. The hour is almost upon you. Listen, reflect, and act. The spiritual world is at work, and your response in this critical moment matters. Stay alert, stay faithful, and prepare your heart for the blessings and shifts that are coming. God's plan is in motion, and He calls you to be part of it.